song that's playing for you is Kings is Dead. Is Kings dead? Yeah. So there's a new ruler in your world, Leo, and you no longer heard about some shit that you've been through in your past regarding a relationship, friendship, or a situation you were invested in. Man, and because you no longer heard, because the king you were once serving, whether you was actually somebody external to you, you are no longer putting someone above you or just above anything or something else you had going on in your life, whether that something was an energy within you, you no longer giving that shit as much power over you as you once. You feel me? It's like you got a little bit more discipline, and because you got a little bit more discipline, somebody outside you might be burdened about the fact that they can't bring you the same emotion they used to be able to bring you. Yeah, shit, you could be the one who you might have fallen. You could have been the king and now you dead. When it comes to, you might have found real pleasure and enjoyment. At one point you found power and strength in a certain position and or a certain space. And now that's very same, you may still be in the same position, still in the same space, dealing with the same people, showing the same faces, but you don't find the same amount of energy you used to there. You don't find the same strength you found in the space you used to find it in. Whether that is in a relationship, when we talk about you expressing a certain type of energy, it was something you found pleasure in once upon a time. You were real passionate about it too. Whether it was just communicating something to your world, you had a certain type of energy you always expressed to your environments. You always expressed like this to your family, and it always gave you some sort of get back in a sense where it was like, whether it was just an emotion, it made you feel good, or it was a thought that made you further want to do that. Now you don't get the same shit from that no more. You don't get the same high, so to speak. And that's because the king is dead. The part of you that enjoyed that, that ruler's gone now. Your mind might be on something different if it ain't somebody outside of you. It's like somebody outside of you could be looking outside of the space they shared with you, and that makes you feel weak. It makes you feel left out of something, because it's almost like someone's moving on without you, or someone's leaving you, or someone's building a world without Leo in it. Leo, you not on the front page. You not on the cover, so to speak, and that might hurt you a little bit. Got you in your feelings. Or you just tired. If it's a solo battle, you tired of being tired. You tired of dealing with the same shit. Tired of putting yourself in the same. It's like you tired of trying to re-spark the same fire. It's about time you done driven yourself in a different direction regarding your communication, ain't it? It's time for you to change perceptions about that topic, subject, or situation, because the perception you had that you once found strength in now don't bring you nothing no more. Matter of fact, when you start thinking about that scenario now, it really brings you weakness more than anything. It's like that is your kryptonite now, but it wasn't your kryptonite before. And new passion. If you're dealing with somebody outside of you got a passion away from you, or passion outside of the space they share with you. It's like you could be if you're in a relationship, your partner got some shit going on that they don't bring it to you the same way they bring it to their friends. They don't talk to you about it the same way they talk to that person about it, or them over there, and it's making you feel a little left out. It's like you feel distant or separate from your relationship. What's all this? Falling back. Yeah, somebody could have fell back on you, Leo. Or if it's you versus you falling back. You might be dealing with somebody, and it's like you got somebody on your hip. You can't really shake them. It's hard for you to shake them. It screams codependency. You got somebody codependent on you, Leo. You got a vision of your tomorrow, and you got a whole lot of passion behind that. And it's like you may be in a position where you ain't cut that friend off. You ain't cut that person off. You ain't break up with your partner. But your fallback game is crazy. You might as well be single type shit. You feel me? How you expressing and conveying yourself in your relationship. You bring your passion everywhere but here. You feel me? If it ain't somebody who's bringing their passion away from you, and that makes you feel left out of some shit. Yeah, I'm saying, you ain't doing it no more. You ain't going for it. You ain't going for it. Or somebody ain't going for you, Leo, again. It's like there's no action being made towards you, or you're no longer taking a certain type of action. You being cancer a certain way, might be dealing with a cancer, don't have to be. You being a certain type of way in your past manifested you a certain type of outcome. And you don't, what started that, you're not investing in that anymore. That actually changed how you see life. how you communicate with your world. And now the emotional stance you're taking regarding your feelings, and these are the feelings you've gained after going through some sort of first-hand experience that got you put out of some shit. Now you ain't doing that no more. You can't afford to do that no more. You know what that means for you. You can't afford to do that no more, Leo. You know what that shit mean for you. You hung that shit up. Shit, it's like back in the day when you might have been in a certain type of place to express or invest in a certain passion. Back when you were finding strength here, wherever here is, in that certain energy that you can't do no more, that you can't express no more, where you used to find life, that shit was nice. But it's like you might have been finessing something that wasn't yours. Whether we talking time, you were wasting other people's time in order for them to fuel or feed your habit, feed your routine, feed your desires. You feel me? Or you were actually taking someone's money. You were actually taking someone's communication and how they express themselves. It's almost like you were trying to be something you wasn't. Type of vibe. And that only put you in a position where you had to fall back from not only that energy, but the energy you were in before you even tried to do that. 2 for the price of 1 type shit. Fast forward, you hung that shit up. You don't want to be married to that anymore. That idea, that perspective. You don't want to dedicate yourself. Yeah, because that shit's unbalanced. You actually could be in a relationship dealing with a person. You don't want to, you don't express yourself here. Yeah, you don't want shit from that. You don't express yourself here because ain't shit worth expressing here. That's why you falling back. Your fallback game wild too. Look, someone caught up in their head if it ain't you, because they know what the fuck is up with you, Leo. If you talking about somebody outside of you and you falling back from somebody, yeah, they feel the cold shoulder. They feel the fact that it's like they could tell you bringing your passion out everywhere else but here, just because of how you expressing yourself, how you carrying yourself. You not into the same shit you used to be into with these people, with this person, and they could feel it. If it ain't a situation where you the one who got somebody fell back from you, Leo, now you feel left out of some shit. But them falling back from you only made you get up off your ass and look at what the fuck made someone fall back from you. Now you got a new passion, now you change. But it's like you may be in a position where you got all this passion, you got all this fire, but you can't take it where you want to take it. Put your foot.